Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty baseball between the A's and the Wild Bunch. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. Now to the plate, Mike Aviles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Martinez in front with a 3-1 count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Johnny Bench. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Eflin, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball that just misses inside. 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And that's the first out. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch, he's running. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Just foul. Rendon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there are two away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Suzanne. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scored. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now at the plate, number 22. He readies for his first plate appearance. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. In for strike two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. One away. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Sanchez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box now, James Shields.
The pitcher, number 33, James.
Here's the first pitch to him. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Alex Bregman.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Brian Dozier.
The shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. First delivery to him on the way. Kiermaier's running. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Ruth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Kiermaier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. A tag for 1. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he's back standing. Shields pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Throw won't get him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Aviles. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Leadoff man retired now for the switch hitting catcher Victor Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Riding in once again, Babe Ruth. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Ruth at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an air down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Runner goes for second. A runner at first with no outs here. In the air down the line in left. Ruth on the move. 1 out. Settling in now, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And Junior will make the catch, and the side is retired. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a swing and the ground ball out to Dozier. It's short. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Steve Pearce now. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was it.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Brian Dozier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Dozier.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Before the pitch, a move by Shields. And the runner back. He's set and the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1. Runner goes. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And that's the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Martinez is there, and Victor takes this one himself, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, James Shields, and they'll need him to get something going here.
James Shields.
Buddy Bell has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. Just missed with a breaking ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Aviles. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cal Ripken will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Tony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Number 8.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pierce is there and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, number 22. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. A diving hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pierce is over. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Johnny Bench. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Bench is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Yangervis Solarte. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Dozier has a play, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo takes it in. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there he goes towards second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And he is out on the tag. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tony Watson. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Trevor Plouffe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Riding in once again, Cal Ripken. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Ripken takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they now trail by only 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. So far 2 for 3 in this one. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bench. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Now this one is crushed. Also to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. At the plate, Yangervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Gordon is up with it. And he'll reach first safely. Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Sanchez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's Dee Gordon now, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. In there, the letters 0-1. Brett Gardner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. For 3 for him so far, including a triple. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pearce will start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder, Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get to it as the pitcher blasts one over his head. Around second now and headed for third. Hader takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cal Ripken. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now in the box, Victor Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Bench. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball's...
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Martinez on third. Gardner is at second with nobody out. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. Gone! In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. Solarte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. Way out in front, now up by 10. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Pearce. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So here now's the pitcher, Josh Hader. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cal Ripken. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Victor Martinez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Dozier is calling for it. Oh no, he missed it. Ripken rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further. He will score as they extend their lead even further. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second. He's on his way to third. Bench takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they extend their lead even further. And now is Pedro Alvarez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop-up. Rendon trying to get there. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Yangervis Solarte. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So coming to the plate, number 22. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. fastball called for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.